Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of IGTV. I'm Cassandra Von Worsley, your inner badass business coach. You can learn more about me at cassandravon.com. You can also check out the books that I've written on Amazon at overcomingfearbooks.com. All right, this is going to be an amazing IGTV episode. I saw this on Instagram. So I saw this quote on Instagram just to give you the history. Niecy Nash posted it, and when I saw this quote, I literally thought, drop the mic. Drop the mic. And I've never seen this quote before, which is why on today's episode we're going to talk about it. And here's the quote. Fasting from people is important. How about that? Fasting from people is important. So let's get into it on this episode of IGTV because I want to go all the way there with this one. Fasting, if you've done it, if you know about it from a spiritual sense, is this voluntary choosing. We choose to fast from eating food because we're seeking something of way more value than the food that we're giving up. And in order to get the clarity and the connection with our source, and in order to hear the things we need to hear and to know which way to move forward, the reason we fast is to have a more intimate connection with God. We fast so we can get clear. We fast so we can hear what we need to hear and see what we need to see and move in the direction of our calling. From a spiritual sense, that's the purpose of fasting. Now, with fasting, whether we are doing it spiritually or otherwise, we are removing the essential so that we can focus our attention on the eternal. You see how powerful a fast is? We're removing the essential so we can focus on the eternal. We cut out the distractions, the addictions, the negativity, so that we can get centered within and receive guidance and direction. Now, here's where fasting from people becomes super important. The wrong people can actually distract you, sabotage you, keep you from your purpose. I fought this truth for a long time. I used to say, nobody can keep you from what's for you. Not exactly. The wrong people will distract you. They will take away your focus. They will steal your energy. They will cut short your momentum. They will do all kinds of things, including steal your joy. And so when I say fasting from people is important, it's really important for you to look at your life, and specifically, I call this an inner circle audit, the people in your life, and you need to say, okay, who's in my circle? Who am I in contact with every single day? Who am I in contact with at work? Who am I in contact with at home? Who are the people who are sucking the life out of me? The users, the complainers, the negative naysayers, the negative Nellies. Who's doing mediocre in my life and I'm hanging around with them and I'm wondering why I'm not leveling up? Who are those people? Who's a gossiper? If you got gossipers in your life, you need to drop them like it's hot, because gossip is not leveling you up. I'm telling you what, gossip is keeping you down. So you need to take a look at your inner circle and the people in your life. And you need to give yourself a 7, 10, 14, 31 day, maybe even a 1 year break from those people, because fasting from people is important too. Here's the true test. I'm going to give you one true test and then we will be done with this IGTV episode. I want you to pay attention throughout all of today to how you feel before you interact with someone and how you feel after you interact with someone. People who level you up, you should feel energetically, emotionally better once you've talked to them than you did before you started talking to them. Now, emotional vampires, negative Nellies, gossipers, complainers. Typically, you feel worse after you've talked to them than before you talk to them. Your energy is lower after they've left your presence than before they were in your presence. So do a self-check and figure it out. Because just like fasting is important for us to focus on the essential and the eternal, fasting from people is important too. So you can definitely find out more about me at cassandravon.com. I will see you on the next episode of IGTV.